vai? Tudo bem?
Tranquilíssimo! E aí, galera? Adivinha com quem que eu tô aqui hoje? Nada mais, nada menos que... Marco Mendoza.
How are you?
Pela terceira vez. Marco.
Como vai? Tudo bem, Brasil?
Companheiro.
Saudade, Brasil.
An interview about 2 weeks ago with that Daisy.
It seems longer, but it was only 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, here in Vienna. It was me, you, and Gregor.
And Johnny.
And Johnny. How was the first part of Dead Daisy's tour? Because I know you guys, you know.
The first part was as good as the second part and the third part and the fourth part. How was it? It's great, man. It's a great band. I mean, that band, the whole, it's like a machine, like a well-oiled machine. It's like a Ferrari in that, yeah, everything is right on top. You know, the work ethic, the scheduling, the discipline, we're aspiring to go places with it, so we put a lot of time and a lot of energy into it, and it's a pleasure to be working with cats like that, you know, from the management, from David to all the way down to the crew, who are amazing. I mean, the whole team is just great, man. What can I tell you? And what happens is, because we're so ambitious, again, from the top to the bottom, it's we find ourselves complaining from time to time. I've never worked this hard in my life, which is true, but you need to do that. It's very important, especially these days, you know. So we're always looking at improving the music, improving the performances, improving the social media awareness, the social media connection, how we, our connection with the fans. So it's always moving, always, all these moving parts constantly, and it's a trip because you got to be on top of it, you know. And so it's, the first part was as good as the second part, as the third part, and it's great. I was in Amsterdam starting my Viva La Rock thing, my second leg, and it was fun for the first week, and I'm having a blast, and then I started missing them.
The brothers.
Yeah, the brothers, the management, there's a lot of, it's a family, you know, we're a band of gypsies moving around the globe, you know, and so I started missing them a little bit, but we're going to get together and go to Japan here soon.
I was talking to Dave, your manager, on WhatsApp, and then you guys are going to do Japan, and then...
We come back.
To Europe, huh?
Yeah.
And then another leg again, right?
Another leg, we're doing a bunch of headliners and festivals and just a bunch of stuff, too much to explain. We would have to take 2 or 3 hours, but just stay on the deaddaisies.com for all the info and updates, constantly changing too.
Marco, let's talk about your Viva La Rock stuff.
Yes. I noticed you got one of these.
Oh yeah, guys. Let me even I don't want to show my belly, but.
Very nice.
The whole thing.
Viva La Rock.
Rock. I've been following you on Facebook for Viva La Rock for a long time. But if you could tell us in Brazil, South America, how did you start up with this?
With this album?
I mean, the Viva La Rock in general.
Viva La Rock started last September. Yeah, and this is April. No, this is May. I'm sorry. Oops.
May, June, July.
May. We started last September. Long story short, every chance I get invited to go do my shows because my shows are always changing. Some cats are available, some cats are not. At this level, at the club level, there's a lot of changes. But I get invited to come back. So there's always people saying, come on, do another show, And so what I do is, once I'm here in Europe, whether it be the Dead Daisies or other projects, I try to stay and do a little run. That way, I don't beat myself up from flying back and forth to LA.
It's a pain in the butt.
Well, it takes a lot out of you. I don't know about anybody else, but me, I get jet lagged, I get physically drained and all that, all these different time zones. So once I'm here, I take advantage of it. And there's a lot of opportunities for me also recording and sessions. I got invited to do a bunch of stuff now in Romania and Czech Republic and Denmark. So I'm doing that. I'm gonna have like 6-7 days off. But so the label, Target and Mighty Music, was a friend of Soren Anderson's, who's a dear friend of mine, saw that I was out there touring. And what's going on with a lot of labels, a lot of independent labels now, is they have artists, they sign artists, they do an album, but they'll never go out and tour behind. So they're paying attention to the artists that are touring, because that helps them sell, you know, the music, make income. It's a business. So that was the reasoning behind. They got in touch with me. They said, Marco, we'd like to have a meeting. You know, we'd like to offer you a 2-album deal, which is unheard of, you know, at this stage of my life, my career. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, so long story short, we talked business. The proposal was good. I'm going, yes. And I, you know, Soren Anderson, my buddy and talented cat, was included in the deal. And so we have a 2-album deal with Target. So I was already coming. We finished September 3rd in the U.S. with the Dead Daisies. And I had September, October, until the end of October open, until I saw the Dead Daisies again in New York to start the writing.
That's when we talked on Facebook.
Yes.
I remember.
For Burn It Down. For that album, we were going to get together in New York and write. So I had 6-7 weeks. I'm going, okay. So I was coming, and my first date was September 20th. So I finished on the 3rd in the U.S. The label, I said, all right, we have 2 weeks. Let's book the studio and with Soren, and we came, and the first day, the first song we wrote was Viva La Rock. And within 2 hours, boom, that song, because Ava and I have a great chemistry, and we're dying to do music. We're hungry. I'm so hungry, you know. So Viva La Rock. 12 days later, the album was done. The basics, the writing, the arranging, the whole thing, the vocals, and then I left to start doing my tour. Then we came back and mixing and all that, and you know, so it took 12 days recording, and then another month to mix and master, and that's it. It was done. So September, October, the release date was, we released a single in January.
January, yeah.
Viva La Rock, and then February the second single, and then it came out March 2nd. So it's only 2-3 months since it's been out. So that's what happened. That's a group of songs that you know, that we wrote on the spot.
Everywhere.
I can't wait to come see you.
And then I have to say also, like, thanks Mark Allison. We're always like, I'm always in contact with your producer, or
yeah,
you know.
He's a brother. He's very supportive of my career, and he helps in so many ways, more than I can tell you. But he's a champion for me. You know, I think there's a mutual thing. I really dig him. I really dig who he is as a person, as a human being. He's creative too, very. So we started working on the artistic side, and then he started helping me with the logistics and all that. I just signed a manager, so manager's going to take over. But Mark and I are working on. We got some ideas. I don't want to talk about it too much. Some big ideas, big ideas.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We have an ongoing project, and hopefully we'll make it happen.
Awesome.
So I would love to do it with him, because he's got a big heart. He's a good guy. So you're in touch with Mark. And yeah,
sure, man. Me and Mark was emailing each other like every single day. Got emails from him and the whole thing. Viva La Rock album.
Yes.
Was recorded in New York or in LA?
Viva La Rock was done in Copenhagen. Yeah.
No way.
Soren Anderson's studio, yeah. Because I was coming, my first show was in Germany, and so I talked to Soren and I said, let's just do it over there, man. Why? And it's his studio. I wanted to work with Soren. Soren and I had been talking about working together on a project of songs for years, and we wanted to make it happen. So he's got a brilliant, you know, great studio in Copenhagen. He's a partner there at Medley Studios. Highly recommend it. And he's a brilliant engineer, producer, songwriter, singer, guitar player. And him and I just hit off. So 12 dates in Copenhagen, boom.
Because I thought the whole thing was made in California, but it wasn't in California, it was
No.
in Copenhagen.
It was in Copenhagen. I flew out before my tour started on the 20th. So we started September 6th, you know, September 6th, and by the 19th, it was done. I flew to Germany to start my tour with Michael McChrystal and John Macaluso on drums.
Oh yeah.
That was last September.
Lineup.
Yeah.
The second leg of the Viva La Rock tour.
Yeah.
You guys did Croatia, Slovenia.
Yeah, we started.
Amsterdam.
I just told you that. We finished on the 9th with the Dead Daisies in Milano, which was a complete success because we were selling out shows everywhere. The UK completely sold out. Europe, all of them were so. I mean, it's great. Burn It Down is definitely blowing up. And so we finished in Milan on May 9th. On the 10th, I started in Amsterdam. And at the Cave, which is, I found out it's a club that's been there since the 1920s. And so it was very cool to play there. I got invited there. And from there, we went to the rest.
The rest.
Other countries in Europe.
All over.
But yeah, we did. We've done Croatia and Slovakia and Slovenia.
And now tonight.
And Hungary.
And oh yeah, you guys been to Hungary.
And we're going back to Hungary because I got invited to play at the Budapest Hard Rock Cafe, which by the way sold out. They sold out all the tickets, so there's going to be quite a few people there, and it's. I'm starting a relationship also with the Hard Rock Cafe because the Dead Daisies, we've been playing there, quite a few. But we were doing sound check and the manager came to me when we were doing sound check for the Dead Daisies acoustic set. And the manager said, he said, Marco, Viva La Rock, we're touring. We love the album. You gotta come play here. And one thing led to another and I booked it and they're like astounded because people are really interested. I have a fan base in Hungary, you know, we all do. They love music everywhere. But so anyway, to my surprise, we're going to go back. I actually go there and then I finish again in Italy. I do Milano and Torino. I take 6-7 days off. I'm going to work in Romania. I have some recording there. I have some recording in Denmark and possibly Czech Republic. And then London again, June 2nd through the 10th. And then I fly to New York on the 11th of June. And I do 3 shows in the New York area. And then I go home and I take a break with my family. We're going somewhere, maybe to the moon, where it's nice and quiet. They say, on the moon there's nothing, there's no malls, there's no radio, no TV, there's no cell, there's no Wi-Fi.
There's no father saying, hey Marco, what is this, what is that?
There's no interweb. And then Japan, the Daisies again. And we come back for 2-3 days, and then Europe again, and the US, and the Kiss cruise with the Daisies.
Oh yeah, the
so,
cruise,
a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. It's a trip. It's a trip that at this point in my career, it's just, I'm getting busier and busier and busier, and I'm loving it. You know, as long as I stay
keeps
healthy.
going, it's like a machine.
Yeah. It's what you dream about when you're a kid, you know, to be all in it.
And then when you're in it, just...
I'm digging it. I get tired and I complain like everybody every so often. I go, wow, I wish I was home or this or that. The travel part of it is the hardest part.
The pain in the butt.
Today, we spent 9 hours to get to, where are we? Vienna?
Vienna, Austria.
Oh my God, I won't get into the details, but let's just say my passport expired and there was a ton of complications. We had to go back. Croatia, Slovenia said no, la la la. I felt so bad for the guys in the band backstage and my guys because but anyway, that's another thing. You get sick on the road. We got sick.
I heard you had voice problems.
Yes, we had, you know, because I haven't stopped since February, man. Since the first leg of Viva La Rock.
Just like on and on and on and on.
Yeah, I
and
go
on.
from one to the next to the next. And it's, so, but that's not it. Somebody was sick and I got the bug because I hug and kiss everybody and I sign things and I shake everybody's hands and
then get a bug. Right?
one person that's getting over a cold or whatever, that's it. Boom. So
It's true.
anyway, that's what happens. But the show must go on, like Freddie said, and we get up on stage and have a great time.
I mean, I saw you like tonight. I mean,
At the scene, huh?
you guys kick the fucking ass.
Thank you.
Despite all the things you guys have on the road before, because I mean, I was talking to Kate and the other, you know, hey, what's going on, what's going on? We have this and that. You guys got here tired shit as crap.
As poop.
As poop. Thank you.
Poopy.
Tired as poop. And then, I mean, and then these guys, they just jump on the stage and it was like nothing ever happened. It came and just delivered.
I tell you, for me, no matter how tired, how sick, and it does happen, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and it's what I look forward to, and when I'm on tour, it's the highlight of my day. I
Be the spotlight.
It's, and not only the spotlight, just to share the stage with some great cats, Michael McChrystal and Kyle Hughes, but to deliver the message or the music that I have to give to the audience, whether it be 50 people or 1,000 people or 2 or 3 or 4,000 or a couple of hundred, it doesn't matter, to deliver the message, and I try to do that with my music. It's other than playing music, I mean, there's something behind it. And I always walk away when the audience walks, you know, when they're susceptible, they accept it, they know what the message is about, they say, thank you. That's mission accomplished.
Gotcha. Any possibilities or any...
I know what you're going to say. What? South America? I want to go to Brazil.
We've been talking on Facebook and emails.
I want to go. Anything that we can do to get down there, I will go like that. So I just need to look at my schedule and have some promoters out there reach out. Well, just, well, like always, man, you can never say it enough. Thank you for the support. I'm looking forward to coming down and meeting you all and playing my music and spending some time getting to know each other. It's all, in my life, it's all about music. This is what I do, so I'd love to share that with you. And just stay tuned, MarcoMendoza.com. Sooner or later, we will end up in Brazil, in Argentina, in Chile, in Venezuela, Colombia.
The whole South America.
The whole thing, why not? I would love to. So, little steps, a step at a time. In the meantime, listen to Viva La Rock. Get it, it's available, and let me know what you think. Okay?
Marco.
Muito obrigado.
De nada. Another interview with you, the third interview together.
Yes.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Graças. Galera, estive aqui com o Marco Mendoza, 10 Days Viva La Rock, falando sobre várias coisas que vão acontecer ainda. Talvez, espero, Marco Mendoza, Viva La Rock na América do Sul.
Yeah.
Fiquem ligados. Valeu, rock and roll, let the good times roll.
Peace and love, respect. Peace.